So, welcome to Fans Banter. Whether it's morning time, afternoon time, or evening time, we don't care as long as you're watching. Welcome to our preview of Liverpool's upcoming game. And it's not the dull Premiership, no, it's the Champions League. The Champions League has rolled into town. The blue ribbon event of Liverpool football, and Liverpool take on Qarabag at Anfield at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll be doing a live watch along of that. We hope that you can join us. So in today's video, we'll be going through possible team selection. We'll be giving you a score prediction. I'll be also looking at some of the injuries and some of the players that may be unavailable to Arne Slot. So with all that said and done, let's not waste any more time. Let's get through into the meat and the gravy of this game. So let's start with the players that we know are not available. Bradley's not available, Isak is not available, and Leone is not going to be available for selection. They're out for the rest of the season, as we know. Two players that may or may not be available. Gomez may not be available. I don't think he has recovered quick enough from his knee injury. Still no news on that from Liverpool. And regarding Kanate, I don't think he probably won't be available because of the recent bereavement in his family. But other than that, I think all other players will be ready to go and available for selection. So with that in mind, let's have a look at the head-to-head between Liverpool and Qarabag. Well, as you can see, Liverpool and Qarabag have never played in a game before, so there's no head-to-head. So we'll just have a look at the most recent form in the Champions League itself. So Liverpool had a 3-0 win against Marseille, very good win. Then they beat Inter Milan as well. They had a 4-1 loss to PSV, a 1-0 win against Madrid, and a 5-1 win away to Frankfurt. We can see Liverpool are a completely different animal in the Champions League than they are in the Premiership. One would ask how Liverpool can beat teams like Marseille, Inter Milan, Real Madrid and Frankfurt and fail to be able to beat a team like Bournemouth and Burnley, for instance. But that's a whole different story completely. So let's have a look at Qarabag in the Champions League. They had a 3-1 win over Frankfurt. They had a 4-2 loss to Ajax. They had a 2-0 loss to Napoli, a 2-2 draw against Chelsea, and a 3-0 loss to Atletico. So not great form, but not bad form. But overall, Liverpool seem to have a better record than Qarabag in the Champions League. What sort of team will Arne Slot will put out? Well, you know, it's anybody's guess what sort of team Arne Slot will put out. But there we go. So as I said, let's have a look at the lineup of the players that I would play against Qarabag. I've made one significant change, you could say, and I think it's a change that's probably, I won't say needed, but I think that this player could do with a little bit of a rest, to be quite honest. So I'm going to put the team up for you now and we talk through it. So there you go. That's my 11 that I would start against Qarabag. And as you can see, I've given Alisson a rest. I think Alisson is a little bit off form. I didn't enjoy his part in the third Bournemouth goal at the weekend, so I think he could probably do a rest. And to be quite honest, Marmadashvili is not a bad goalkeeper at all. So tonight, I think tomorrow night would be a good opportunity to give Marmadashvili a run in the Liverpool team. Okay, Van Dijk. Gone for Van Dijk, a centre-half. He had a terrible performance, but we've no choice. There's no choice but to play Van Dijk because of the lack of defenders that we actually have. I've gone for Gravenberch to partner Van Dijk. And the reason I've done that is because I'm unsure about Joe Gomez, whether he's going to be fit enough for the game. I doubt it. And I'm also very doubtful whether Kanate will be making himself available for selection due to his recent bereavement in his family. So yeah, I've gone for Gravenberch. I could have went for Endo. We could put Endo out the way he did at the weekend, but I think Endo's performance showed a little bit of lack of match fitness and a little bit of ring rust, so to speak. So I've gone for Gravenberch. Gravenberch has played there before, and I think on this occasion he's probably a better choice than Endo, to be quite honest. So I've also given Kerkez a rest. Kerkez didn't play great at the weekend. He was taken off during the game, obviously, and Andy Robertson came on, and I think this will be a good opportunity for Andy Robertson to get back into the team. Well, for tomorrow night, and anyway, I think we could do with his energy up and down the field, and also his experience in Champions League football. I think would be a great benefit to Liverpool. So out on the right, Frimpong, no choice but Frimpong. But that's not a bad choice. Let's face it, he's doing really well, playing really well. I really like watching him. He's fast, he's dynamic, and he gets up and down the wing very well. So with Gravenberch dropping back into centre half, I've put Jones in with McAllister and Szoboszlai in midfield. It's not a bad midfield. In an ideal world, we would have Gravenberch in midfield and another centre half to be able to play, but we don't have that option. So I've gone with those three in midfield: McAllister, Jones, and Szoboszlai. Up front, I've gone for Wirtz, Salah, and Ekitike. Wirtz probably a little bit better in the Champions League, I would say, this season. He seems to be more comfortable there, like a lot of Liverpool players this season, to be quite honest. They seem to be doing better in the Champions League than they are in the humdrum, failed defence of the Championship in the Premiership. But there you go, that's another story. And I've gone for Salah. I did say Salah's form had fallen off a cliff, but maybe he's a little bit more suited to this game tomorrow evening. So yeah, Salah starts for me. There's not many options for us, so Salah has to start. Ekitike. He has to be Arne Slot's number one first name down on the team sheet every single game. With Isak out injured and no other proven centre forward to be able to score goals, Ekitike has to start every single time. Forget about saving the minutes. This is your season. I don't know what you're saving him for, because if we get to March, the season's going to be over. The season's already over now, so you got to play Ekitike without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah, so that would be my starting 11 to play Karabag in the Champions League. Let me know in the comments if you agree or if you disagree. Probably won't be the team that Arne Slot goes for, but they'd be the players that I put out. That's a good Liverpool team, very, very capable of winning. So what I've also added is this what you call a player in focus type of thing, a player that will be crucial to Liverpool's performance in tomorrow night's game, and that's Dominic Szoboszlai. When Dominic Szoboszlai plays well, Liverpool plays well, and he almost plays well every single game, but unfortunately Liverpool don't always play well. I just contradicted myself, but that's okay. I think you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. He's Liverpool's best player of the season, and he's our player in focus for tomorrow night's Champions League game. Maybe a goal or two in Dominic Szoboszlai, as long as Arne Slot doesn't put him to play right back, that is. You put Dominic Szoboszlai to play right back, you weaken the defence and you weaken the midfield. So he should never go right back. Arne Slot, listen to me. Dominic Szoboszlai should never play right back. So what'll be my score prediction for the game? Listen, it's not going to be Karabag got no pushovers, to be quite honest. It's going to be a difficult night for Liverpool. I don't expect it to go all Liverpool's way. I think there'll be a few dodgy moments in the game where we'll have to dig deep. And I think Van Dijk was just going to have to pull up his big boy socks and get on with stuff, to be quite honest with you. I think that Liverpool team that I have up there is well capable of beating a team with Karabag standard. But can they do it? Who knows? I mean, that Liverpool team are quite capable of beating Bournemouth. They're quite capable of beating Burnley and a few other lower teams like Leeds and teams like that, but they haven't done so. So will they win tomorrow night? I think it's ultra important that Liverpool win tomorrow night, because if Liverpool fail to win tomorrow night and they find themselves in some sort of playoff round in the Champions League, that's not going to suit Liverpool at all, to be quite honest, particularly with Arne Slot complaining about minutes and lack of players and this and that and the other. He's always complaining, low blocks. He never stops complaining. I'm sick of listening to him complaining. But if Liverpool lose at home to Karabag in the Champions League, I might not have to listen to Arne Slot complain anymore. He might be gone, but who knows? So, score prediction. I think Karabag will score, because I've absolutely no confidence in Liverpool defending. Let's say I think they're very poor at the back. They're very porous. They give up way too many chances. We've seen from the recent results, Karabag can score. So I'm going to predict that Karabag will score. But I'm going to predict that Liverpool will score more than them. Okay? I'm going to go 3-1. No, I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool. I think 2-1 Liverpool. I'd settle for 2-1. If you gave me 2-1 now, I'd take it, to be quite honest with you. That's how I feel about the game. I have mixed feelings about the game, but if you gave me a 2-1 nil, I'd bite your hand off. So that's my preview of the game. I don't know whether you agree with it or whether you have other ideas of what sort of lineup that Arne Slot will put out. If you do, let me know in the comments below. I hope you join us for our watch along. We'll be on very late, just in from work, so I won't be going live till around 5 to 8 or so. But watch out for our videos after that, the after-match reaction and the player ratings video. Okay, until tomorrow night, wish you well, look after yourselves, stay safe, and that's our final whistle on our preview. Cheerio, take care, bye.